This is where we are in the rap game. This is where we are, man. This is pathetic. By the way, like the video. If y'all coming in, y'all already know how I feel right now. I'm annoyed. I'm not upset. I'm annoyed and disappointed because Drake is better than this, right? People always say he's a culture vulture. He doesn't really go that deep, surface level, you know what I mean? Teeny bop music, all that type of energy, bubble gum type rap. No real substance, no real artistry. This proves it, man. And by the way, if y'all not in the loop, we're talking about the track that Drake released last night called Tailor Made Freestyle, where he writes bars for AI generated Tupac and Snoop Dogg. Let me repeat what I just said. Yes, you heard me correct. AI generated Tupac and Snoop Dogg. So I'm going to read through some of the verses. I'm not going to play the track because I don't want to get no copyright strike on my channel. But if y'all want to listen to it, go listen to it. The sad thing is if Drake had actually just rapped this whole thing all by himself, I think it would have been a pretty good diss. But for him to literally dig a nigga up from the grave and disrespect him by dissing another rapper is pathetic. So let's read and talk about this pathetic BS and let's go, man. So Pac is in it. Illuminati, Dawn Rise Again. You see it in the eyes. And this is AI generated Tupac. I don't want to tell you how disrespectful that is, but let's go. Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior. Engrave your name in some hip-hop history. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. Fuck this Canadian light-skinned dot. We need a no-debate West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me. So Drake literally wrote this, right? Or maybe one of his ghostwriters in there thinking said, hey, let's go and evoke the spirit and the essence of Tupac to diss Kendrick. That's what he did. And is there any bars or deeper metaphors or similes or some kind of double entendre what he said? No, it's just directly Tupac talking some BS to Kendrick. Anyways, talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift for me. Heard it on Joe Budden podcast. It's gotta be true. They told me the spirit of Machiavelli is alive in a nigga under 5'5", and it's gotta be you. I would beef the whole fucking game. It has to be me and Snoop. I had a fucking shirt off in the House of Blues. So, obviously, legendary performance by Tupac at the House of Blues in the 90s. He's making fun of Kendrick Lamar's height. He's apparently a Joe Budden listener. Heard he liked talking to young girls. So this is actually, so what Drake is doing is it's a little bit clever. He's making fun of himself in order to prepare himself for the alleged Kendrick Lamar diss that's gonna end him. Now look, one of the things I can give Drake is that he's fast and he's using speed in order to muddy the waters, right? Here's what I'm thinking. If Drake wasn't so thirsty and so desperate, I think he would have already won this battle. Meaning, right now, we're on about a month, you know what I mean, since Like That came out. All of this started because of a verse, man. Now Drake is on diss track number 2. He's doing the corniest thing I've ever seen in a battle. He's tagging in dead niggas. It's like, what part of the game is this? I still can't get over the fact. But here's the thing. He's making short jokes and he's talking about Joe Budden podcast. That's how you know Drake is really a sicko. He's a sicko. He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo, man. And me, I'm a Canadian, man. You would think that I'd side with him. No, he's a weirdo, my G. Anyways, let's keep on reading this BS. K, you gotta fuck this nigga girl. You gotta get abused, all that shit around burning tattoos. He's not amused. It's jail talk for real thugs. You gotta do you. Gotta leave the motherfucker broken and bruised before we really lose. You asked for the smoke. Now it seems you're too busy for the smoke. I won't lie. The people confused. Now you about to give the shit another week. So still making disses towards Kendrick, taking his time and being silent. I'm falling back to homegirl who running numbers up. I would have refused. Fuck the industry relationship. She not in your shoes. You supposed to be the boogeyman. You do what you do, unless this is the moment to tell us that's not really you. In this case, there's nothing left to say. I just pass it to Snoop. Again, these are the lyrics written by allegedly the Big Three, a member of the Big Three, who decided to AI generate a dead nigga. Okay, now we're AI generating a live nigga, a legend in Snoop Dogg. Nephew, what the fuck you really about to do? We pass you the torch for the House of Blues. And now you got to do some dirty work. You know how to move, right? Right? I know you've never been to jail or wore no jumpsuits and shower shoes. Never shot nobody, never stabbed nobody, never did violence to no one. It's the homies that empower you, but still, you gotta show the fucking owl who's boss of the West. Now it's time to really make power moves, cause right now it's looking like you writing on the game plan on how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree. Then your head popping in a crowded room. World is watching, chess game. But are you out of moves? You really that DOG. Never fucking doubted you. But right now, it seemed like you posted up without a clue of what the fuck you about to do. You know, my thing is, to the caliber of rapper that Drake has released a lot of very lyrical, deep content. He's capable of doing it, right? For him, not only to pacify himself, but to degrade himself and disrespect himself and disrespect the West, disrespect his own culture. See, when people said that Drake was a culture vulture, like, you could frame it in a way that Drake appreciates other cultures and wants to put them on and wants to do work with them, right? But when every single time this light-skinned nigga goes out of his way to disrespect cultures and not give proper credit, he is the Majin Buu of hip-hop. He will absorb your powers and then leave you dried the hell up. See, he's not only disrespecting a dead legend in Tupac, he's disrespecting an alive legend in Snoop Dogg. He's disrespecting the whole West Coast. Now, in terms of the bars and the lyrical content, it's a bit of a repetition from his previous diss song. There's short jokes. There's you're taking too long. There's you're scared. You're soft. Same trajectory. But anyways, now Drake, finally, he himself, no AI generation right now. He raps. Yeah, that's the truth. I'm definitely about to come around the land, gang, and let my fucking bowel move. Shitting on you niggas from a whole different altitude, high up in the sky like I'm Howard Hughes. The first one really only took an hour or two. The next one really about to bring out the coward in you. So he's teasing that, Drake is teasing that his next diss track is going to be more lethal, more crazy, more disrespectful. The last one, Push Up, took about an hour or two. I will give Drake this credit. He writes his rhymes very, very fast. That's probably why they're not so deep and intricate. But he has the capacity to. And that's what pisses me off, fam. He doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have to do this. I might put a clip of Joe Budden, or at least an audio of Joe Budden talking about the speed of Drake's writing, Drake's pen, man.
My time, may the best man win. That's my angle on it now. I don't have time for this, the hootenanny.
Yeah.
I like the 7-minute drill track. It's just like courageless. Mm-hmm. I love like that. I really like push-ups. Mm-hmm. So now we'll just wait and see.
That's it.
I have it on good word that Kendrick is strapped up,
Okay.
and barred up, and whenever that comes out, it comes out.
Why do you look at it like that from an MC standpoint? Why you don't put time? Why you don't put a time frame on it? Because when it comes to time, you're just like, it is what it is. But
I don't do that.
somebody like me, who's not
Time, the time thing that all of the kids are in an uproar about today. The time thing for me solely is icing on the cake. It's the bonus. It's not the standard.
Well, okay.
It is not the standard. Any rapper that was able to reply in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, that was an added skill set, like the battle rapper being able to rebut your last round in a freestyle when he starts.
Got it.
That ain't the bar.
I thought it was. I'm sorry.
That's somebody that's gifted today using media propaganda to let you think that this is the bar. But you heard what DJ Head said. Salute to DJ Head. He's over there on that West Side clique. I went on tour with him. Shout out to Glasses. Shout out to Problem. Shout out to all the West Side niggas. TDE, all y'all. But Head is like, yo, they doing fast food on that side. That don't dictate how we cook over here. So yeah, Drake has that skill. I can reply to you niggas fast. And he has the right to put that light back on him. We in the art of war.
Yes, of course.
But am I holding Kendrick to the, hey, I need to hear your joint immediately in the next week or 2 weeks? I'm not doing that. Not me. I didn't do it to Drake. I'm not doing it to Kendrick.
So it's just a move that Drake is doing to
it's
take
a good
the
move.
stick.
Drake is playing all
I got it.
It's a pressure move.
Propaganda, media wars, bots wars. This war is including everything else on top of music. So I want to let it play out. It's two great titans, two powers that be. I'm going to pick a winner, but I don't have a horse in the race. If Drake come in here and kill Kendrick, I'm going to say Drake killed him. If Kendrick kills Drake, I'm going to say that. I don't speak to one more than the other. I don't have a vested interest in one more than the other. I just want to see a good brawl. That's it. And I'm passionate about that.
I might put it right here. I might not. I might leave it to the end. Who knows? But here it goes. But now you gotta wait a fucking week because Taylor Swift is on your new top. And if you're about to drop, she's gotta approve. This girl really about to make you act like you're not in the feud. She tailor-made your schedule like ant. You out of the loop. Hate you all corporate industry puppets. I'm not in the mood. I love it when you talk loose, like I'm not in the room. This is incredibly ironic because Drake is, clearly a very corporate guy. There's been rumors that he has ownership of a lot of publishing. He's part of Universal Music Group. Guess who else is part of Universal Music Group? Future, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd. I believe Rick Ross is under UMG as well. And I believe Kendrick, since he's part of Top Dog, that's also UMG. So the person who's profiting the most out of this beef is Lucian Grange, a 60-year-old British Jewish dude. Let me repeat what I just said. The person who's really winning the beef is Lucian Grange, a billion-dollar British Jewish dude who owns UMG. That's the real winner of the beef. That's the winner of the beef. And now Drake and his arrogance is talking about industry puppets. What a bitch, man. Let's go. Since like that, your tone changed a little bit. You're not enthused. How you not in the booth? It feels like you kind of removed. You're trying to let this shit die down. Nah. Not this time, nigga. You flowing through. I guess you need another week to really figure out how to improve. What the fuck is taking so long? We waiting on you. The rest of y'all are definitely involved. Y'all getting too soon. Y'all getting it too. Soon as you get the courage to drop, I'm all out on the loose. Okay. So, evidently, Drake ends this off just saying, yo, man, drop it. A repetition of what he's been saying pretty much in the whole song. Drop, you're short, you're an industry plant, you're weak, you're a coward, you're not strong. Instead of actually saying that, he allegedly needed AI Tupac and AI Snoop. Pathetic. And for me, I'm just disappointed and annoyed because he's better than this. He's better than this. Or maybe he's not. Maybe he's that much of a cornball. Maybe he's that much of a culture vulture. You know what I mean? But this is the part of the game I don't like. You feel me? And anyways, Drake finishes us off with an outro. Yeah, shout out Taylor Swift, biggest gangster in the music game right now. You know, I moved out my album when she dropped. I said that already. You know she about to Millie run through them, do a Millie rock on your head top. She got the whole PG Lang on mute like the Beyonce challenge. Your boy's quiet for the weekend. Dot. I know you're in that NY apartment. You're struggling right now. I know it. In the notepad doing lyrical gymnastics, my boy. You better have a motherfucking quintuple entendre on that shit. Some shit I don't even understand. Like, that shit better be crazy. We waiting on you. Yeah. All right. See, there's power in silence. But I will give Drake this. In this social media internet game, he looks like he's losing. But in the whole genre of hip-hop, I think he's winning because he's letting the cornball Drake expose himself. See, when J. Cole excused himself out of the beef, now you see why he did, because he's not trying to take it to these corny levels, right? I even salute, Rick Ross to a certain degree, because Rick Ross just put it on wax. Now Rick Ross got corny by putting a lot of it on Instagram. But this is just so weak. This is so bad. I don't like it. I'm not rocking with it. Get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Long video, but appreciate y'all for spending it with me, man. Pathetic. Pathetic display from Drake. But also Kendrick, you dropped something. The fact that it seems like Kendrick ain't dropping because Taylor Swift just released her album, I don't like it. But I'm going to make a video. The next video is going to be Chris Brown cooking Quavo, which actually is direct and very hip-hop. So how is this light-skinned singing nigga out hip-hopping the biggest artist in hip-hop? Tell me that. Explain that. Big JTV, I'm out.